We begin with breaking news this hour about Cambridge Analytica. It's announced it's shutting down. The embattled political research firm was accused of improperly accessing sensitive user information of as many as 87 million Facebook users. And let's bring in Natasha Fata with more on this. And they might be shutting down, but they're not shutting up. Boy, did they ever come out swinging.
Yes, that's the perfect way to put it. So they did release a statement confirming what was sort of beginning to spin last hour, that perhaps Cambridge Analytica was shutting down. And they have released in a statement that they are in fact filing for insolvency in their UK offices and filing for bankruptcy in the United States, effectively shutting down their doors. Now, let's remind folks at home that Cambridge Analytica is this political analysis firm that got caught in a whirlwind of a scandal when a few months ago it was revealed that they were potentially breaching the data and privacy, private documents of millions of Facebook users around the world and potentially using that information to facilitate the Donald Trump presidential campaign as well as the Brexit campaign. So this was all revealed actually by a Canadian who was a former employee there. Chris Wylie revealed these details. He spoke to the UK Parliament about this. The Canadian government has launched its own investigation, and of course the Department of Justice is looking into this, and Facebook has been held to account. They too, including Mark Zuckerberg, have had to account for why this has moved forward. So let's read to you some of the statement from Cambridge Analytica as it was released. So they are saying, over the past several months, Cambridge Analytica has been the subject of numerous unfounded accusations, and despite the company's efforts to correct the record, has been vilified for activities that are not only legal, but are also widely accepted as a standard component of online advertising in both the political and commercial arenas. That is really significant, Andrew, because this comes down to the issue we've been talking about for months, which is when you give up this information to a third-party app through Facebook, then does Facebook have access to that information? Then can Facebook allow the other users to have it? So it's all quite complicated. It depends on where you stand on this issue. And in the meantime, Cambridge Analytica has also said they have unwavering confidence that their employees behaved ethically and lawfully, and they believe that it has been a siege of social media coverage that has now forced all of their suppliers and customers to withdraw from them. So as a result, they have to shut down their doors.
Yeah, they're declaring bankruptcy. All right, and this affected, you mentioned, the millions of users, including hundreds of thousands of Canadians that were affected by this.
That's right, and that's critical too, because this is significant for Canadian Facebook users, especially when it was revealed that about 87 million people were affected by this alleged breach. 82% of those were in the United States, but 620,000 Canadians may have had their information accessed through third-party applications through Facebook. So all of this continues to spin. Facebook still taking a lot of heat for this. Chris Wylie still in the headlines. The CEO of Cambridge Analytica being forced to step away in his own personal controversy taking place, and now Cambridge Analytica seemingly no more.
All right. Thanks, Natasha.
You're welcome.